News roundup for all Pink Floyd related news for July 2023, brought to you by Pink Floyd Collectors. Third Man Records have announced a quarterly vault package, number 57. This needs to be subscribed to by the 31st of July, and anybody subscribed to it will receive a Syd Barrett package, which includes all 3 solo albums. So that's Madcap Laughs, Barrett and Opal. It also includes a David Gilmour single covering Syd Barrett. It all comes in a box. Check out thirdmanrecords.com. You do have to be subscribed by the 31st of July to receive this. So please sign up quick if you are interested in that. The vinyl is all coloured. It's a very special package. Typical production from Third Man Records. Certainly check it out if 1, you're interested in rare records, and 2, if you're interested in Syd Barrett, and 3, if you're interested in Third Man Records as a project. Roger Waters has this month given an update on his future project, The Dark Side of the Moon Redux. He's actually uploaded a new version of Money, which is available on both YouTube and streaming sites. The album will be released on the 6th of October later this year. Certainly, if you are interested in this package, check out rogerwaters.com/shop. There you can see bundle packages, including a limited edition poster and a particular of interest to myself, a gold cassette. So honouring the cassette collectors out there. I think that's a nice touch, as this is a medium that has grown in interest amongst even young people. I'm surprised at how many people I meet who want music on cassettes these days. Yeah, a little bit retro, but good that they're honouring that. Check out rogerwaters.com/shop. A further update to this story is that Roger Waters has announced 2 live shows. They will take place in London at the Palladium Theatre, which is just off Oxford Street. The first will be on the 8th of October, 2 days after the album's release. The second being on the Monday. Both shows have pretty much sold out, so whether there'll be more added yet, we wait and see. But there will be some live performances of The Dark Side of the Moon Redux.
Hello to the Pink Floyd Collectors website and Facebook group. I'm Stephen Wilson, and I've had the honour of doing the remix of Richard Wright's Wet Dream, and I really hope you guys are going to enjoy it. Cheers.
We now have some further content details for the Blu-ray release of Richard Wright's Wet Dream. This is set for release on the 29th of September later this year. The set will include a Dolby Atmos mix, a 5.1 surround mix in DTS, a new stereo mix in high res, a flat transfer of the original stereo mix. He's also included in there the Stephen Wilson instrumental stereo mixes, which appear on 4 of the vocal tracks. And there's also an exclusive personal video and photo gallery within the discs. So great set. And this month, of course, has seen the release of the album on both vinyl and on CD. Nick Mason has returned to the touring circuit this month, playing a few dates in Italy. In terms of merchandise, there's a new poster signed by both Nick Mason and the band. There's also an exclusive t-shirt for the Live at Pompeii show. That should be available in the shop soon. This month saw some premieres of the film Square in the Circle in both London and New York. Both came complete with question and answers, featuring Aubrey Powell, half of the team of Hypnosis. We've also got some news regarding the physical release. It will be released on August the 7th later this year. It's a 2-disc affair and will cover the film and a few extras. We will, of course, bring full details when known. This month also saw an upload of a great new podcast called The French Connection. In this latest episode, they interview Roddy Begawa and Orion Williams. So this is in regard to Have You Got It Yet?, the story of Syd Barrett and Pink Floyd documentary. It's a great listen and gives you some insight into how they were both feeling in regard to its both making, funding and now release. Another interesting upload, this time on YouTube to make you aware of. It's a documentary around Atom Heart Mother, available on the channel Rail NYC. So that's RAEL NYC. Or if you search Pink Floyd Atom Heart Mother documentary. The guy's done some great research here and covers everything from Zabriskie Point to Ron Geeson's The Body. So if you're into that 1970-71 Pink Floyd period, this is worth checking out, and I guarantee you'll walk away with some new knowledge. July also saw some Syd Barrett auctions in regard to some handwritten lyrics that were owned by Peter Jenner. First up was Apples and Oranges, which sold for £15,000. Then Jug Band Blues, which sold for £9,500. So this was over at Amiga Auctions. It was an online auction. High prices indeed, but with the providence of being owned by Peter Jenner, and the hand is definitely Syd Barrett's early 70s, late 60s handwriting. So certainly a nice item to own, and I would imagine framed it's going to look beautiful in someone's hallway. Rare Rock Photography have produced a 2024 calendar for next year. This is going to feature heavily the photos that were unearthed last year by photographer Kenneth Egberg. He managed to capture the Pink Floyd back in 1967 at the Golden Circus Concert Hall in Stockholm. The calendar is available for purchase over at rarerockphotography.com. It's priced at $27.99, that's US. We will be running a competition soon and you can win some of these. So keep an eye on all our social media and our website, pinkfloydcollectors.com. Earlier, we heard from Steven Wilson in regard to the remix he's done for Richard Wright. Now news of a new album he's working on. It's going to be titled The Harmony Codex, and it will actually feature a couple of the Saucer Full of Secrets, part of Nick Mason's band. Lee Harris has provided guitar on at least one track that we know of, and Guy Pratt will be playing bass on the album as well. The album is set to be released in September or October. We're just waiting for final details. But keep an eye on that. That's a new album by Steven Wilson called The Harmony Codex. Sadly, this month saw the deaths of two people related to Pink Floyd and Roger Waters. First of all, Ian Eames, famed animator, passed away. He, of course, provided the animation for One of These Days, a famous Windows animation, and also the time sequence that's been used since 1975. We also lost Sinaed O'Connor, very young. She, of course, featured live on Roger Waters' album and in person in Berlin back in 1990, and also featured on Richard Wright's album Broken China back in 1996. So two great losses there. Another podcast to listen to this month was Fingals Cave. They put up part 2 of their chat with John Edginton. He obviously made the Pink Floyd story, which featured heavily Syd Barrett, and returned to do the Wish You Were Here documentary a couple of years later. Again, a fantastic listen and certainly something you can take something away from. That concludes our monthly roundup for all Pink Floyd related news for July 2023.